In this class, I will do my best to address those who are single and those working on your relationship. If working with a partner, your partner will also complete each of these steps. Afterward, you can mindfully share your thoughts and create actionable goals to move forward in healthy, connected ways. So number one, getting to know your attachment style. Now, whether you take several attachment style quizzes online, work with a professional, or invest in reading about attachments, become non-judgmentally familiar with your attachment style. If you have more of a blended attachment style, focus on which elements of each style seem most you. Being aware of your attachment style is one of the biggest keys to healing your attachment wounds. After all, we cannot change what we do not acknowledge. 2, discover your partner's attachment style. And this is optional, like I said, if you do have a partner or if you are reconciling. Whether or not your partner is interested in self-work, it's important for you to understand how your partner's attachment style affects you and your relationship. If your partner is interested in diving into this area, you can engage in mindful co-healing work. If your partner isn't interested in self-development, just knowing your partner's attachment style can help you be more aware and understanding when relationship challenges arise. And again, this is if you currently have a partner or in the future, it's good to know this for a future potential partner. Number 3, journal. Self-reflective journaling can be one of the most powerful self-growth tools. It's important to be compassionate and non-judgmental as you work. Set aside time to journal about 10 upsides of your attachment style. Take a break and then focus on the 10 downsides of your attachment style. For example, a person with, let's just say, a dismissive avoidance style, they may journal and realize that one upside is feeling self-sufficient. Later, however, journaling may reveal that one downside to the dismissive avoidance style is the tendency to feel isolated. And obviously, these are important because what you can start doing is once you see the list of negatives or things you want to work on, now you have more of a clear idea of exactly what you want to work on. Number 4, notice the triggers. Get to notice when your attachment wounds get triggered. Keep a journal where you can make non-judgmental notes about attachment issues. If you're currently in a relationship, just make simple, non-critical notes when you feel triggered. If you're not in a relationship, you can make these notes about old relationship patterns because this will tell you a lot. You look to your old relationship patterns and you can learn from them. The goal is not to judge or blame anyone, including yourself, especially because attachment styles were formed before you were a toddler or about when you were a toddler or before. The goal is simply to increase your awareness about your own attachment wounds. For example, you might write, I feel triggered when my partner isn't affectionate, or I feel irritable when my partner gets clingy. I get angry when my partner wants sex, even when we're not emotionally connected. Or I feel sad when my partner doesn't seem to care about my needs. The more you notice your triggers, the more you'll be able to focus on healing the sensitive inner wounds. Number 5, find your wounds. Reflect on the themes in your triggers. As you investigate the various themes, you see several clear patterns arise. These patterns will lead you into identifying your core attachment wounds, such as fearing intimacy or feeling unloved or worrying about rejection. So for example, you might notice a theme of feeling triggered when your partner does not show you enough attention. This would tell you that one of your core wounds is not receiving sufficient loving connection. Another example, you might realize that you often criticize your partner and set off conflicts. This might tell you that one of your core wounds is not knowing how to connect in a loving, intimate way. So the goal is to compassionately identify your wounds to increase your self-awareness. Number 6, know your needs. Investigate your attachment wounds through journaling. You may be able to trace each wound back to a specific incident or pattern in childhood. Explore each wound's theme through journaling about how the wound affected you in childhood. Then progress to journaling about how these patterns manifest in your current relationship or prior romantic relationships if you're currently not in a relationship. As always, take compassion and take a compassionate and non-judgmental approach that supports your own personal growth. This increased awareness will help you to appreciate your wounds and share them with your partner or potential partner if this is something that you are doing with your partner currently, or again, to share with a potential partner in the future. For example, you may recall that one or both of your parents were rarely attentive and often distracted with work issues. You may then realize that your partner's habit of multitasking during discussions makes you feel ignored and rejected. This connection will help you appreciate that it's important for you to have a partner who's willing to give you focused, considerate attention. Number 7, practice stating your needs. So basically self-advocacy. As you explore your wounds, you will come to realize that you can become empowered by acknowledging and stating your needs. Rather than getting reactive or shutting down, you can state your needs to your partner or future partner in clear, healthy ways by using I messages and communicating clearly. Your partner will become more aware of your wounds and of your needs. For example, you might say to a partner, I feel hurt when you multitask while I'm talking to you. I feel loved and connected when you focus on me during our conversation. This is clear and mindful. I feel, I need. This I feel, I need template gives your partner the opportunity to take care of your attachment wounds intentionally in the present moment. And like I said, if you're not with someone, tell yourself this, when I do something and say, oh my God, I'm so stupid, I feel blah, blah, blah. Change that internal narrative yourself. Number 8, hold your boundaries. Ideally, your partner understands the importance of your request and works diligently to meet your needs. The more your partner attends to your wounds and is conscientious in a caring way, the closer you both will be and feel. And when you treat your partner in the same caring, intentional way, your partner's wounds will also heal, which just overall brings forth a better, healthier relationship. Sometimes, however, partners don't respond in healthy ways and may even purposely provoke wounds. Even well-intentioned partners unconsciously revert to old habits. If a partner triggers an old wound, even after you've explained the issue, it's important to restate your needs and hold your boundaries. Sadly, there are times that a partner won't want to engage in new healthy dynamics. And in these cases, it's wise to forward with self-love, self-awareness, and self-understanding, continually just working on yourself. Number 9, this is the last one, discuss conscious wound repairs. So as you and your partner progress, talk more deeply about the issues behind your wounds. Explore childhood patterns and family issues so that each of you understand and appreciate the other's attachment wounds. Reactivity, blame, and defensiveness will definitely decrease as each partner brings greater awareness to their own wounds and needs. Conscious, loving attachment, wound repair can be very cathartic and bonding in relationships. If you're in a relationship, if reconciliation is the goal, it's important to note that both partners must be committed to supporting each other's healing in compassionate, mindful ways. But again, even if you're not with somebody or you have no interest in being with a partner at any point, all of this is tremendously beneficial for getting to know yourself, to understand who you are in yourself. Remember that your attachment style is important because it forms the basis of how you feel and interact in your most intimate relationships. The good news is that you can change your attachment style with focused self-development efforts. Attachment issues run very deep, so remember to be patient and diligent, and if need, reach out to a professional for further support, because you deserve to feel safe, secure, and loved.